channel.
Hello guys, a very good morning and welcome to the channel Final with your channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning spotlight related stories from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis. Trust me, anything related to sport activities, this is the best channel for you. And we're kind enough to join us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Whistle 931. And make sure you're subscribed and turn on your special icon to get notified whenever we drop productions like this that might interest you. Yes, guys, welcome Ogochukwu and AY. Good morning. Yes, talking about the NPFL, one of our major sports, you understand what I'm talking about, in the country. We recently received a disturbing news, and believe me, this news came with a video footage and a lot of news regarding Lobi Stars in particular, that they were mobbed yesterday. AY, can you just give us a little bit of what is going on, because it has been all over the internet space?
Yeah, it was just a situation of angry fans, who attacked the said club based on poor performance according to them. Some has regarded them as cultists because of what they chanted and all of those things, but they were the fans of the club. No, you watch from the video, you can tell now. So I think it's just boiled down to what we've talked about, how we are not representing the NPFL well. It's not good optics for the league, because whether we like it or not, people are watching. You understand? I understand from the fans' angle that they are agitated and angry because of poor performance, and it is really poor. I can confirm it is really poor. They are seated, I think, 20th on the relegation bound.
Yes.
Five wins out of 30. Maybe 20 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
very ridiculous for a club that is big. So I think it was something that we don't like to see. They had to shut the windows and the doors on the boys. They held them hostage for God knows how long, and then I think they beat some and then they threatened some. So I think the fans are really angry.
Ogochukwu, my understanding is Lobi Stars is a Benin-based club. Yeah. Of which this guy recently stepped down as one of their distant Daniel Amokachi. I thought they have moved on past those.
I thought Daniel Amokachi, they don't use how many coaches.
That's the question. Let me tell. They've actually used 4 coaches after Daniel Amokachi since 2024. In fact,
the goalkeeper trainer.
Coach. Now there's a current guy right now. I don't want to blame. The performance is poor, no doubt, but we can't blame it totally on the players. We've talked about the importance of fans to a team. This team have been playing on neutral ground. In fact, they are considered the orphans of NPFL. They don't have home. Today they play in Wikitoris home. Tomorrow they play football anywhere they see. Anywhere night reach their house. How would you expect to get a good performance? They've not won a game since last year. The last time they won a game was against Plateau United, 1-0. 14th December. Because they won 14th, don't they work now? That bad.
Lost 14 games in a row now. 14 games. They've been losing and drawing. So since the last 14 games, the fans have not seen anything called joy.
And they keep supporting them.
It is a poor one.
So it's like a frustration.
It was actually frustration. But I don't want to blame it solely on the players. I think officials, we have to do better. If you play the top flight football and you don't have a stadium, I don't think you should be playing top flight football, for God's sake.
I feel it's one of the requirements to that.
Yes.
If you are promoted
in the NPFL, you are playing in top flight and you don't have home. So at what point would the fans be cheering their players on? These things matter in football now.
Maybe some fans don't pay transport. And
for God's sake, we know there are states that when we talk about cultism, when we talk about Togri, it's quite high. Makurdi is one of those places. Benue is one of those places. So I wouldn't blame, as much as what they did was wrong, but everybody get their own blame.
I think much of the blame I was pushing into the football administrators, and I always did. You know that this club is run by committee. Now only committee they set up. There's no FA chairman. There's nothing. Now only committees, and that's why you are seeing all of the things that we are seeing. But if you look at, did you see the pictures of the boys? They were looking malnourished. They don't even.
I was 7th year,
and then you don't expect this kind of players to perform now. So how? So it is what you input that you get out.
I will tell you one very good player that's among them, and it saddens my heart. A schoolmate of mine, a friend. Lazarus John, playing under 17.
John Lazarus.
Played 3.
Yeah, I remember that guy. John Lazarus.
They are Osime set. Proper baller. It's just so sad that was how
I don't want to say.
Get why.
So I think they
understand.
have to probably do better. We saw Shooting Stars a couple of days ago. Look at them. John Dosu was attacked.
Was attacked.
Yes.
In the same NPFL. It doesn't speak well about NPFL at all. That's why.
Somebody talked about it in the comment section.
Yes, our subscribers have been saying a lot that you should talk about the NPFL. This one now you will be like saying the bad side.
Because that's what is actually happening.
If you guys remember, there's this Nasarawa United striker Al Hassan. I think one of the Anas Yusuf. I think one of the channels that spoke extensively
about him and how good
Papa Daniel.
Yes, exactly.
So if once you are in the good books, we always talk about you, not till you get to the bad side of everything. I think the only mistake we did on this production is one of our mates, Charles, is from Benue State. He would have been on this production to give us insight of what is going. We would have sent him down there to do situation report down there because it's your people now.
And then you know what now saddens me more was when I saw the public the press release from their handle. It was ridiculous. There was nothing to talk about how to avert such situation in the future. There's nothing that is talking about the population. There's nothing talking about maybe they arrested anybody. There's nothing to talk about going on. There's nothing talking about the welfare of the player. Nothing.
How would those players perform, guys?
Those guys who they play for that place, they try.
Just that they pay themselves more
that's an angle.
Because do you see the way they were looking? I was looking at their jerseys, their kit, and I'm looking at local football here. We still wear better jerseys than what they were putting on. You understand? No disrespect.
It's just so.
It's just the mismanagement. I think it's just
so
the way they manage the club.
I think we've cried about this times without number that the LMC and whoever is governing this our local league should do better. We cannot be retrogressing for God's sake. 10 years ago, Nigeria Premier League was better than what it is today.
But Gochuku, you agree with me that there are some certain clubs that you look at Remo Stars.
Yes,
so if you have decided to, and that's what I'm saying.
Remo Stars is a good example.
Yeah.
It's privately.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So he has to.
All the state government clubs are suffering.
So let them just. Let them just.
How can the state government not be able to handle a team?
A team.
What is all this?
Just jerseys, 3 basic jerseys.
They are involved with some. The truth is they cannot be. Because they are involved with politics and all of that things.
Too much involved in politics and everything.
You don't expect when you that's why I always have called for privatization. You would see, look at Remo, look at their stadium, look at their jerseys, look at the way they are selling players across Europe. Look at the electronic board. Yes, now. So you not expect anything less. When was the last time you saw them get involved in all of this violence and all of this?
All those. I'm not even sure say those.
So that's the thing, no. He still boils down to mismanagement. Yeah, it boils down to mismanagement. Yeah, they're not managing it well. Yeah,
privatization should be the only way.
Should be the best thing that happens to
some of these.
For somebody who now have invested his money in, and then all of this is happening.
And a typical example is the Premier League, for example. How many clubs is owned by their government?
By the state.
Yes, that's
how
the
many
truth,
clubs in England out of the 20 is owned by the government? You understand? There was a time Abramovich was single-handedly Chelsea, Karaoke and the family of Arsenal. Then you understand the Glazers in Manchester United, these billionaires of Saudi in Newcastle and Manchester City. Too, the Japanese person in Leicester City and everything. Unlike the government,
the league is messed up. You remember I told you that I wanted to get an NPFL jersey, and it took me 2 months to get one. That's how bad it is. And then you see Chelsea, you see Arsenal, you see Liverpool, you see everywhere. And then you are saying you are playing in league and people cannot access your apparels. You cannot watch. People cannot access your apparels. The last time somebody sold the 2017 ticket to somebody in 2024. 2025.
Maybe you bring out the story of the person who changed their hand. They mislead them. The match is 12 o'clock the next day. It was in the next year.
So all of these things are bad optics for the league. I think they should work on it and then if possible get private owners there. That's the best thing for now. Okay. That's the best thing. This government thing is not helping at all.
All right, thank you very much, guys. Yes, we are not a fan of what happened to Lobi Stars, in as much as the poor result and everything boils down to frustration from the fans. The fans too can do better, but the club itself should do better in terms of management and the welfareism of the players. Imagine the boss where they even attack them for hit one, kill them. One commercial now. Hit day. You understand? But we feel that we can do better. MPFL used to be a home where we export a lot of talent. Believe me, even the Super Eagles, now from there with
people they even come from Brazil, come play for this
for MPFL. But now I remember 2 Brazilian brothers that time. But now the MPFL is going down the drain. The responsible authorities, please, you can do better. And the final whistle as a crew, we are not a channel that downgrade the NPFL. We have always hold the NPFL
In
of
highest
highest
team,
team,
yeah.
especially AY. AY say NPFL is the best team. I don't know.
Not
if they're
really
still
best though. That's the best now, you know.
standing.
Yes, they are the best now.
Some teams are
I mean, Arsenal is
okay,
the
no,
best.
Allah.
though.
Eh?
The best.
What I
Say
say?
it loud. Well, feel free to go comment section and share your opinion concerning this production. And this man is a joker. He said Arsenal is what? So that's by the way. We'll see you guys.